Fill spaces where you exit. Keep your head up. Press your foot on the pedal and never let up. If they say that you can't, that's when you get up and stand. Show them you can. Baby, you know you got it. Please don't let nothing stop it. What other option but to? And no matter the hate, just remember you're great. Shout out and say Vanguard for the.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Amber Reese and welcome to another episode of the Amb Perspective, and I'm here with my guest, the reality poet. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
How you doing, Involved? How you doing, Involved? Reality poet, part of the design team.
How you doing? I'm L, also reality poet, part of the design team, also part of Freestyle Friday, co-host and host.
How you doing? I'm Vince. I am Open Doors director, reality poet, protagonist in our latest project called Fire Through Dry Grass, and happy to be here.
Welcome, you guys. Welcome. And thank you for coming on to the Amb Perspective and sharing you guys' story with the Amb fam. So, I came across you guys. I happened to be listening to an interview. The gentleman from Crip Camp, his name Jim. I can't remember his last name. But I happened to see an interview that he did, and he mentioned you guys' documentary, and he said to check it out in the interview. So I'm like, let me check this out. And it just so happened I came across it. It was on PBS. And after watching the documentary at least about 100 times, I'm like, I have to get him on my show. I have to get them on my show. It's not, no, we might do this. No, we gotta do this. Because I liked how you guys documented, like, what you guys were going through during the rise of COVID when it first began. So if you guys could just take us back and just, like, let us know how this all came about.
Yeah, I can start. At the beginning of the pandemic, we realized that not only things that was going on, the pandemic made it even worse. So it brought it more to light. And just to see how they were treating the residents, by not giving, like, type of, like, no communication, no type of nothing, just locking us in around people that was positive with COVID. So eventually, everybody was catching it. And we decided to really stand up and take talk about it. And not only did we start talking about it, we really, like, reach places we didn't know we could reach with just our voices. And yeah, we really start bringing it to light around, like, not only the administration, but the whole healthcare system, period. And just how they look down on people with disabilities, and like,
right,
it's really hard. And we just decided to strap these GoPros and start documenting things, and then it just turned into a conversation around a short documentary, and then it just evolved into what it is now.
Right. So is that where, I know in the documentary, I know Alex said that you guys started doing poetry. So does that all tie into, like, how the reality poets got started and you guys group formed? Or was that before the documentary?
Oh, that was years before the documentary. Open Doors started around 2015, and it started as a writing workshop. And then being that most of us was in the wheelchair due to gun violence, we got together and started going out speaking to kids about gun violence. In the meantime, we was also like I said, started as a writing workshop. We was doing poetry workshops and realized that we was all writing life experiences. So that's where the reality poets was born.
Right. Now, L and Var, how was it when they came to you with the idea about doing the documentary? Like, how did you guys feel? Were you guys nervous? Like, was it an exciting feeling or what?
Man, it wasn't more so nervousness. It was more so like that thrill, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even like you could say excitement, but it was just a thrill. Like, yo, this gotta get out to the world. Like, they gotta see what's going on out here. Like, the type of abuse, the treatment we getting, the lack of care from the residents and the nurses. So it was like that exposure. It kind of boiled us, like had us enraged. So it was like, yo, it gotta get shown. It gotta be out there. So it was like you said, with the GoPros, community outreach, because we already was known in the Roosevelt Island community. So even with that, as well as reaching out to politicians and stuff as well, that really boosts and helped us, give us a lot more strength. Also the artwork side of view things is something like me and Ross specialize in when it comes to the design team. We had an artist, Guillermo. He actually worked with us and helped us with a lot of the illustrations and stuff, as well as Jay. So that was a fun thing for us more so because we like art heavily.
Right. And Var?
For me, it was more or less like, let's do it. You know, anytime they got a plan for doing something, I'm always down for it. So, you know, like Al said, it needed to be heard. So, and we had a lot of friends that was dying and people that was in our group that was close to us that we lost because of the COVID.
Right. Right, because I believe that's how the documentary kind of opens up, because you guys did lose a member while filming this, correct?
We actually lost two.
Right.
No, three.
While taping the documentary, though.
Yeah, so all of this was going on while taping the documentary. Yeah, a lot of it was in our units, when we couldn't even leave our units for months. You know, yeah, it was 2 years of just total lockdown with no communication, barely.
So how did the nursing staff or other nurses or other CNAs that were coming in that happened to see the documentary, how did they take it?
I would say we got more good comments from it than bad, but you're gonna have the ones that look at it and don't even see the message, that we just look at it as, oh, y'all being troublemakers, they're gonna close it down, get it
like we're trying to get them in trouble.
But yeah, we fight for better care, and they need to understand that, right?
Well, I mean,
yeah, not only
it's understandable, you know.
Yeah, and not only that, I started Nursing Home Lives Matter, which the mission statement is not only to protect residents that can't speak for themselves, but also the employees that get used a lot. They also put them at danger just as well as us. With lack of supplies they had to really take care. Like, a lot of them was going out sick, for weeks.
Yeah.
What was y'all's favorite part about the documentary while taping it and after seeing it?
The favorite part for me was getting off lockdown.
I know that's right, because Barnes was his part. I had to watch it a few times and just crack up, because I'm like, Bar is the one where, like, if you really want to get something known, Bar gonna tell it straight like it is, just a straight shooter. And my favorite part was when you guys were going outside and they were like, y'all was like, we outside, we don't care. We don't care. Call security. They can't tell us no, we can't go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what.
My favorite part was more so just with him exposing Mr. Hughes, like, yo, no, say it to the people like how it's supposed to be said.
That
The
part
reason
too,
why the
yo.
residents died, and that was like one of my, because it's like, come on, he was wrong for that.
And I
Yeah, I'm
love
sure
how,
about what I
and
said.
I love how, like Alex would do like the check-ins with other people from different floors to see how they were doing and just to keep their spirits up. Because I'm for sure they probably was looking at it like, wow, like, we're a big old family in a sense, and we looking out for one another, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah, not only at that time did people die from COVID, but people died from the street depression also.
right,
Yeah,
COVID
that's true.
symptoms.
right. I mean, in COVID, like, not trying to be funny, anybody that probably experiences with depression and anxiety, it probably was even more heightened then. And even if you didn't, you started to, go through it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Right. Right.
So how did it
Yeah.
feel? Like, I know for me personally, like, I hated when COVID was going on. I mean, it still is, but I hated being separated, from my loved ones. And I know in the documentary, when it was getting really bad, you guys talked about how it was weighing on you. So did the I know they say poetry is a way of therapy. So did you guys come up with a lot of material during, you know, the shutdown?
Yeah, definitely.
Truthfully, me personally, I wrote a little bit. I was more stressed out from being confined to one area. So I really didn't do too much writing. I did a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, I did some writing because a few pieces that's in the documentary of mine was created around them times, and yeah, I think the few pieces that I did write was like out of motivation and anger, trying to motivate myself through this lockdown. Definitely being formerly incarcerated before, so and then being locked down in the same type of prison form, and you didn't do anything, like that was
Right.
very like much.
Right. What do you hope people take away from your group?
Mm. That our lives matter.
Sure
You
do.
know, even though that we, even though we're in wheelchairs, that we are still people.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, I would say to give people motivation, that you can still, live a productive life in the wheelchair. Don't let them tell you can't. You just got to do it a different way, and it's all right for change. And live life, love life. I would say while you're still here.
What is your favorite motivational quote, song, scripture that helps you get through tough times?
I say just do the things that you love to enjoy that are positive, and it'll have a positive outlook. I always mostly say that, like even to some of the youth, like, but that's just the thing. Like whatever you focus on, your goal, whatever, like anything that's, especially if it's positive, keep on going with it. It'll progress. Like you don't want to progress and keep going on with something negative. It's like it's not gonna be a big turnout. So that's why I say do the things you love and enjoy to do in life, and it'll get you far.
Anyone else?
I hear you.
I said, what is your favorite inspirational quote, song, or scripture that helps you get through tough times?
Uh, it, me for me is music. I don't really have one personal song, but I just listen to music when I feel like I'm down or whatever. I always go to my music.
And what could we get from the reality poets in 2024? I'm hoping for another documentary, like after Fire Through Dry Grass, after the fame.
It's funny that you said that because we pretty much talking like, yo, as far as the after effects on what we should do now when it comes to certain things, and it should be shown. But most of all, our first thing is mostly our book, Wailing and Healing too. If you ain't read the first book with the poems, go check it out, Wailing and Healing. So that's like our main project is the book,
I
and
definitely gotta get that. And
we got a few other things too. I'm gonna let Von V
I can
share.
send you. I can send you one with the hoodies Alex is sending you.
yeah. Cause I told him, I'm like, I need some autograph. I was like, I know some of them can't be able to write. I need some autograph to frame it. And you guys should do meet and greets.
No, we do a freestyle Friday. We every Friday that anybody's invited to join.
It ain't in person, but it'll get there. You know what I mean? Y'all see us in person sometime soon, but it's still just as good
Listen,
as being in the
if you guys need a promoter, you guys need a video girl for one of your videos, I'm down. I'm down. You got a fan for life in me, so it's like it. What really just got to me was y'all message and the positivity you guys were projecting. I'm like, cause you don't see this. So it's like for me when I saw y'all, it's like, yeah, I could get with that, cause I'm positive too. So it's like it made me be like, wow. You don't see people documenting like what they go through or what they went through with something so big as COVID. And I feel like this documentary needed to be necessary because you nurses and CNAs, don't do their job correctly, even before COVID even happened. So it was like you put COVID with it. It was more of a bomb. So it's like, thank you for sharing your art with the world, and I definitely took a lot from it. I'm hoping to meet you guys one day in person. So meet and greets. Y'all gonna blow up. I believe it.
We trying to wait till the weather get a lot more warmer and all that. So we like to get outside. We like to get outside a lot. Like you see Bar out there, we be out there. The weather it be kind of hectic when we be outside. Like we like, yo, are these people? Yeah.
Yeah, we actually throw a barbecue every like around June time. That anyone is welcome. They can come and hang out with us.
So just make sure we make the barbecue worldwide.
We need a big grill for that, right?
Come through, meet and greet. I mean, you guys I could totally see that happening for you guys, though.
Yeah, where are you based? Are you based in New York?
No, I'm in Bridgeport.
Nice enough, boys, right there.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any questions for me?
How long you been like podcasting for? Like, you know what I mean?
So I was about to say.
I've been doing this for over a year, but my journey, like before this, I was doing like live shows on Instagram. I've been doing YouTube for like since 2018, 2017. So it's been a long journey. We're talking 6 years. So it's been, you know, beautiful. And I've been doing the podcast for over a year because I actually host 2 shows here. I do an Amber Eats segment where like I go into new restaurants
Oh,
like around
nice.
Bridgeport and interview the owner, and yeah.
That's cool.
That's
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
I like food. We like food too, man. We love to eat too. We like to get outside, do poetry, music. Like we just a chill vibe.
Yeah, that
Actually,
I can tell. You know, you guys keep doing what you're doing. You guys are such a great inspiration. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Cause honestly, I didn't think you guys were gonna say yes. I was shocked when when I got a right back like, yeah, we can do it. I'm like, you guys want to be on my podcast? Like, little old me? Like,
no,
so
you don't really turn out too much.
it made me feel good, and like you guys content, it definitely gives me hope to keep going and keep striving for what I want to do, because I want to make my podcast like syndicated, like have my own production company one day. So you guys give me the inspiration to keep going and keep trying to make that dream possible. So thank you.
And no problem. Right? That's what we like to do. So we just like same way how you motivated. We motivated by you, and how you like word like yo yeah YouTube this that the experience with podcasting is like you got the experience with the whole video thing overall and live streaming overall. So that's a great thing. Like very like that's all we really try to do. Spread the word, get positivity out, get it back. You know what I mean? And that's just all we just all inspired by one another, even in the group, poetry wise, and so on and so forth. Right.
Right.
You could probably even help me and V with our podcast, because me and V actually have a podcast, and we're gonna be starting it back up.
Okay, so I could be a guest.
Sure thing.
Okay. Well, let me know. You know. But
Okay.
before we go and before we wrap things up, I hate to put y'all on the spot, but could y'all break us off with a little bit of a poem?
Hold on, let me see what I got. Hold on. For the show, we gotta go see. We gotta go on notes and notepads and the Google Works. Let me see. Let's do
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna do the dedicated love and dedicated action poem. I'm gonna do that one.
Okay.
This dedicated love and dedicated action poem. This was a poem that I had wrote and made during the time of the pandemic, because we had a vigil for a lot of our residents and friends that we lost that were in the nursing home in Kohler. So we did a visual and we did Nursing Homes Lives Matter. But I had made this poem. Starts off, I'm talking dedicated love and dedicated action. Whatever happened to that dedicated love? Whatever happened to that dedicated action? That dedicated love that wake you up in the morning. That dedicated action, like your heart beats second after second, blood flows as it pumps. Dedicated love is a nurse's care. Dedicated action is today, all of us in present time. We are here. Dedicated love is the family members that stood nearby that hospital bed and had to shed a tear. Dedicated action was the first responders rushing to save lives, hoping there was no fear. Dedicated love is the kindness and the care this world needs. Dedicated action is how we was able to achieve, able to breathe. Once more again, dedicated love for the ones we lost. You will not be forgotten. Dedicated action. Open Doors Reality Poets along with the Roosevelt Island community. Yes, we stood together. Dedicated love is what all nurses' home needs. Dedicated action is the response we need to make sure the proper care is to all. Dedicated love, dedicated action, nursing home lives matter. Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful. I love it. Well, that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. And again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Amb Perspective with my guest, the Reality Poets. And again, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on and sharing your story. Best of luck to your endeavors, and make sure y'all hit me up for that meet and greet, because I want to come.
For sure.
And like I said, if you guys need a video vixen, I'm your girl.
Got
For sure. Got you.
Alright, guys. Bye.
Peace, love, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care.
Fill spaces where you exit. Keep your head up. Press your foot on the pedal and never let up. If they say that you can't, that's when you get up and stand. Show them you can. Baby, you know you got it. Please don't let nothing stop it. What other option but to? And no matter the hate, just remember you're great. Shout out and say Vanguard.